You are at war with the Etruscan League. March north and capture their territories. This will allow you to consolidate Italia and ensure the safety of Rome. You must wage war if you hope to extend your dominion. Syracuse and Carthage own territory in Magna Graecia, so conflict with them is inevitable if you wish to expand across the Mediterranean. Otherwise, they may prove useful allies against Etruria or the Gaulish tribes to the north. Come what may, Rome will triumph.
Hello everyone and welcome to Click Gaming. Okay, we are playing Rome 2 Total War. Yay! Okay, let's get this sorted first. We'll set the fleet here to raiding because we want all the money we can get. Okay, but let's send our spy up to the just right of Rome a tiny bit. And let's set up a bit of an economy. Town. Oops. Didn't want to do that now. And I want to expand Rome a small amount. And get a forum up. Okay. Basically, Rome 2 set in the Roman period. And basically what I'm wanting to do is expand this country of Rome that we have here, the tiny little town. We'll move this guy back over there. The small little town or country of Rome. Sorry, little town's over there. But we'll make a big empire out of this. So if we just go to our world map, we'll take over all of Rome. So can't take over Rome since we're the Romans. But we'll go here from Rome and we'll expand out and take over all of the known world at the time. And I'll hopefully be following the way that the actual Romans did it. So that means referring to everything that needs to be done. But quick bit of history. Back in the era of no TV, yes, I mean, you might be thinking, oh, no TV, almighty important along with video games and everything. Well, it's not so. Yeah, sorry about that one. But back in the old days, way before the 2000s, there was the Trojan War, which most of you, or some of you, might know about, or might not know about. But to put it simply, let's just pan over to Greece. There's Sparta and Athens. Basically, over in the Mediterranean area here, there was a country of Troy. And a beautiful woman named Helen, and they went to war over her. But basically, during the Battle of Troy, the city in the end did get sacked. We'll just fight this one. Basically, the city did get sacked, and what happened was they all escaped. But as some of you might know about the Odyssey, well, there's another guy who did it called Aeneas, and there's a guy that called Virgil who wrote the Aeneid, and basically it was the journey of the Trojans all the way to Italy to found Rome, because the Trojans are actually the ancestors of the Romans. So that all happened. We all know the story up to the storming of Greece, storming Troy. Okay, so I'll just get back to that in a moment. Okay, we'll just keep it raining, and yeah, we want to have a bit of interest. But as I was saying, they attacked it, they got in by the horse, that everyone knows. There's even a movie on Troy. But let's continue with what happened. Basically, what happened was the Trojans fled, and while they were fleeing, they fled in the boats and to different areas. But as they fled, they ended up in Carthage. They did. So they settled in Carthage for a while, and they had a queen at the time called Queen Dido. And with her, she was really intrigued by Aeneas' story, and she liked him as people, and they stayed there for quite a long time. But after what happened, it basically was the grounding for the Carthage and Roman dislike of each other. So I'll continue. Basically, they decided to leave one day because they decided they needed to move on and continue with the destiny that had been prophesized. So they moved on and continued on with what they were doing. But as they were leaving, Dido had a bunch of Aeneas' stuff, and basically she set it into a big pile, and what happened then was she put herself on top of it, got his sword, and killed herself with it. So that wasn't good, and she cursed the Trojans / Romans at the time to basically, I don't like you, so bugger off, we're gonna dislike you for the rest of eternity. So that's what happened. She basically made Rome enemies of Carthage. So that all happened, and the Italians went after the Romans. So yay, or the Trojans as they were. That wasn't good at the same time. But the Trojans arrived in Italy, they settled, and there was the prophecy, if I remember, some of the prophecy, if I remember correctly, which is in the book, the Aeneid, was there'll be a white sow suckling her young and all that, and that's where they will settle. And where it was Rome, and they settled on the banks of the Tiber, Rome. So that took a long time, and basically it built up over time, and the founding in the end happened. So in the end, basically in the end, the Romans overtook Italy, took it away from the tribes, and in the end the Romans prevailed, and yeah, they held their heritage to Troy very seriously. Along with they didn't really like the Greeks, but they had a mutual relationship, but they did still fight and everything with them. But as I say, I'll leave the link in the description for the Aeneid. It'll probably be somewhere like Amazon or something like that, so you can go and purchase it or get the ebook online to read. Interesting read, very good. I'd highly recommend it. If not, then there is Homer, who is a Greek poet, and he wrote the Odyssey and all that fun stuff. So, yay. So, So if we just continue with what's happened over my babbling, I've basically moved up here, and I'm wanting my levies to basically take on the levy skirmishers and take out as much Italian spearmen and Italian noble infantry as possible before we get caught in a major conflict here, which I have a feeling we're going to get caught in a few seconds. Okay, we'll move our guys back because they're gonna get wrecked by these guys, so we'll take off. Oops. Okay, these guys are gonna charge. Okay, they've charged. That's good.
Our general is under attack.
Own guys firing to the back of them. Nice. Okay. I want these guys to move up, so they'll just move up and they'll charge them. These guys can come around the side, and these ones can come around the back. So what I'm planning to do is sandwich these guys in, so to put simply, they're going to have no way of escaping. So this will also give hopefully a morale boost to my men and a morale deficit or negative effect on the enemy. So let's just continue on in and go right in the backs. Okay, I've seen my general round here now. Basically what I'm going to do is basically get them to attack, but the general's routing, so they decide to attempt to charge me, so that's going to give those Hastati a bit of a not good end, but now I'll just bring around these guys.
The enemy general is dead. Good.
Basically what I'm wanting to do now is, no, we'll continue it on. We will drive as many as we can out of this world as possible, because we don't want the Etruscan League carrying on. I think the Etruscan League did have some involvement with the Romans, or I mean the Trojans, when they very first settled in Italy. But who knows? Okay, I think that might be. There's only. Okay, I'm amazed that spear didn't hit him. Okay, we'll just run into him. Charge. No, come on. Come on, guys. It's one guy. There we go. Arrows took him out. So we completely wiped out their army, which was expected. So, why don't we just head on over to the town, liberate it from their tyrant grasp, and there we go. Sword to the neck. Their tyrant grasp, and take over them. Okay, we'll enslave the populace. Okay, cool. We have more units. Okay, we shall give him some strategy, because he is a smart man. He is very smart. But let's go into our diplomacy and see if we can get any diplomatic relations with our neighbours. But I think these guys won't like us because they're Hellenistic.
Be welcomed, but may Athena strike us all dumb if we speak anything but truth in our deliberations.
Yes. Okay, they didn't want me.
My people are wealthy in intellect.
I think these guys are not going to accept it.
We will gladly listen to your offers, but do not wrap them in
they
lies.
won't.
The
But what about non-aggression? No.
Your offer was kindly, but we have no need to share glory.
Okay. We really want to try and keep as good of relationships with the local populace if possible. Okay, we'll put a bit of town in there. So, before we deal with the army, we'll try and consider what do we want our port of Neapolis to do. That is near Mount Vesuvius. Okay. We can basically have a harbour, which gives us some wealth. The fishing port, which will make the town unhappy, but give us a lot of food and a bit of commerce. Military, so that means we can actually focus on our military might at the sea. Or we can focus on a small shipwright. So, I think we will actually have, yeah, we'll go military. Even though it's going to give us a bit of downgrade in food, it's going to have to do. But the good news is we have a ship raiding the trade route over here. And now let's go and liberate the town.
Laying siege to the settlement!
And we'll just lay siege and encircle it, because I think that'll be the best way we can actually go about taking over the town. So they might even sally out forth and take us over. So let's conclude the turn and continue on. Okay, there's Carthage, one of the sworn enemies of Rome. But they're not hating us at the moment. But I'm thinking I might have to take out Syracuse soon, rather than later. Focus on the way down, Carthage and Syracuse. It was only a matter of time before that one happened. And then my attrition, 31 men caught the flu and decided to bunk off the duties and run home to mummy. Okay, basically I want to try and also keep my finances down as well. Don't mind winning victories. Trade and finance, okay. Okay, that is my military town. I'll make that my farming settlement. Make me a wee bit happy. But let's go back to the trade. Yeah, we'll move it down a wee bit, the tax, so we can get our experience up. Anything else? Can we get a trade agreement with you guys for a wee bit?
I throw open the doors to you and bid you enjoy our talks.
We'll offer $100. Okay.
You would not sell much in our marketplaces.
I would sell a lot.
Our people are rather sophisticated and clever, you know.
Yes, I do know. I'll offer you 300. Okay, they don't want any
I
amount
think
of money.
trade a bad idea. We do not want simple folk to be scared of the marketplace.
Simple folk are always scared of the marketplace. But,
You no longer have goods fit to sell in our markets. Trade is done. Look,
yeah, I have a feeling that is going to be because of the attack they have from Carthage. I have the feeling the Carthaginian Empire will be shortly taking out Syracuse if they do not have a standing army. But, who knows? They might actually enjoy it. Okay. Ooh, interesting. We'll set these guys up here on a nice sunny day. Like it is out here at my place at the moment. Nice and sunny. Ah, what a lovely day. But I have a feeling it's not going to last too long. Who knows? But we'll move you guys around to about here. And we'll move you guys around the rear. So what we want to do is try and take... No, I don't fire at will. I want you guys off skirmish mode because I want them to keep firing. So what do we have on the enemy? We have some Livy slingers, some Italian spearmen, 2 mobs, and the Italian cavalry, which is their general. Oh, it's always good to be scared. Okay, we'll move these guys. Ooh, I don't want them to run too far, because the further they have to far to run, the further they have to get to my general. I'll move my general back, because what I'm going to do is when they start attacking us, get my Valites and slingers, levies, sorry, moving back to about here. So that means I'm going to be in the good. So these slingers will come up and open up first. So these guys are trying to protect their town. Let's see if we can see the town. Where is the town? There's the river. River crossing back there. I think it's on the other side of the river. But, what the heck?
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Ugh. Yes, we know we have. Open fire. Okay. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh. There's the general doing the cavalry charge. And he knows better. And nope, still doesn't know better. Ooh, that was a good charge. Yep, it was. Ooh, that mob is going around the back. I'll need to pull them off and basically get them to run. Okay. General, I want you to run them down. Basically, we're going to get the general to run the archers down.
Under attack.
Yes, I know. Oh. I actually accidentally killed a man. Nice. So let's just have a look at the charge. Charge! Okay, come on. There we go. There we go.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yep. That's awesome. So, there we go. They're shattered and routing. So, let's just continue on round. Whoops. Wee bit too close, but not where I want it to be. Okay. My general can have a bit of fun. Okay, there he goes. Wipe them out. And that's it. They've run for their lives. I'm thinking I might enslave them. More slaves I have, the better, but the worst it can be for me. Because if they're bad, then they can uprise themselves and everything. So we only got killed 15 men. Huh. I swear we could have killed a lot more. Oh wait, no, they only killed 15 of mine. 264 I killed.
Is that all?
We'll enslave them. At least they sallied out and took us. Okay, there we go. Winter is set in. We shall occupy.
Commander,
Yay.
that's your command.
But before we continue on, we'll give him a attribute. We'll make him a formidable fighter, and we'll start researching the land management. And we'll expand a wee bit. And we'll make a meeting place. And we'll put a barracks in Rome. So these guys will also be soon looking at getting new ships.
Ready for orders.
So, treasure's down a bit. I'll put two more Hastati units in, because if I could go after Syracuse, Syracuse has now taken over their whole island. Okay, that's a problem for me, and it's not. But I'll have to worry about that next time. So next time, what I'm planning to do is move across the mountains over to Armenian, or however it is pronounced. Hopefully I'll get the pronunciation correct. So my agent will do something with them, might disrupt them a wee bit. I'll also get the Etruscan League head over in their island, but it looks like I could do that in my sleep easily enough. It's only one guy. I could probably get a bit of a fleet and send them over. And then I'll be also considering the army at Constantina, Constantina, to come over and take Syracuse. So hopefully that will happen as well. So there's Mount Etna, the home of the Cyclops. So we'll send these guys down to take out the island and get rid of Syracuse. Or actually, yeah, get rid of the island inhabitants of Syracuse. And maybe even I might stir a bit up with the Carthage folks. So I don't want that now. So if you've enjoyed this part, just leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, comment, whatever down below, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next part.